guys. So I do have help with this sometimes. My husband helps as much as he can, which is a lot, but sometimes he's got other things he has to do, and so I'm really hoping to shoot workout tutorials tomorrow. It snowed several inches, and so it could be really pretty, but the only way to do it is like a lot of work to set up. So like covering the platform with a tarp, and then now shoveling the snow off of the tarp so that hopefully I will have a clear deck tomorrow, if it's clear. I don't know, it might be snowing, in which case it'll all be for nothing. But either way, just to show you a little behind the scenes of what goes into some of these workout tutorials sometimes, and how, yeah, it's like, you know, when you're working with the weather, you can't just like have things nice and tidy the way you want them. You just have to deal with whatever happens and go along with it. So anyhow, all right. Okay, so I cleared off the platform and it started snowing again. But either way, now that when you've been around snow, you learn that like you can't just leave, like fresh snow is easy to lift, it's nice and light, but then when you leave it, it like gets icy and heavy and dense, and then it's like really hard to shovel. So you want to get it while it's fresh, instead of like letting it build up. So now I'm gonna shovel in front of the stage for my videographer, because she needs a place to like stand where she's not like, you know, knee deep in snow and freezing her toes off. So neither of my videographer helpers can come today, but look how beautiful it is out. So my son and I are gonna try to do this together. All right, so my son and I are walking up. So our rail driveway is really steep, so we can't actually like really access it when it snows like this. So, but all of my props are in our shed over on this side. So we had to drive around to the driveway, but we can't get up it, of course. So he's kind of trying to shovel a pathway, and we're gonna go get the props, put them in the car, and then take them back around to the other side for the stage. So I'm glad we don't normally have to do all this for one shoot, but you know, days with snow are like that. Here we are at our barn, half made out of shipping containers. There's a shipping container in there. Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
I'm actually hot.
Yeah.
Which
is good. Okay, so in here, we have lots of props for our shoots, which if you've seen any of the tutorials, you recognize that bench at least, and some pillows. But okay, so we're gonna grab this, take it to the car. But not only is it hard doing stuff, trying to make a vlog about it is like, you have to set the camera and then go, but then you have to come back to get the camera. So it's like double the work, and I don't know how people do it on YouTube. I don't know, it's like the idea is fun, but I think the reality is like, I don't know how possible it is. Whew. Okay. All right, we got all the props for this week's shoot in the back of the car. And my son was just trying to shovel the driveway a little bit. Now I'm gonna try to go do my hair and makeup, and then start teaching my son how to do the camera stuff. I think he already knows like half of it. You know how like I feel like kids from this generation are born with like, I don't know, automatic knowledge about technology downloaded already in their genetics, but either way, there's still a few things I can teach him. What'd you say?
Preloaded onto our memories.
Oh yeah, preloaded. He says
we have SSD cards in your brain.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, we didn't get that. Kids from like the early 80s, late 70s, we didn't, that wasn't a thing in the genetics yet.
You should see the city lights tonight. I don't think they've ever burned this bright. Did you know when?
Don't you guys just hate when you get your eyeliner wrong? You just have to spend the whole day looking kind of weird. But you know, like I don't want to start all over, but I think I did that, at least with my left eye today. We'll see, I don't know. Okay, so I have a question for you. My question is, you know how we all put on a certain amount of makeup, but there's like the one or two things that like if you had nothing else, those are the things that make the biggest difference for how you feel, about how you look. So I'm just curious for you, what is that? What is it? Is it, you know, mascara? For me, it's mascara and eyeliner, I would say. If I had to pick only one item, I'd pick mascara. And if I could pick two, it would be eyeliner and mascara. Those are like the two that will make me feel a little bit more like, yeah, myself. So usually I wear a tank top. If you've seen any of my video tutorials, you know that. But today I'm wearing a long sleeve because, well, you saw what it's like outside and it's probably like 25 degrees. I don't know, as it warms up it might be closer to 30 or 35, but still not exactly tank top weather. So anyhow, I am trying to get my hair finished. I'm not a pro at this, I'm a total amateur because I don't know, I just don't feel good at this sort of thing. I only do my hair this once a week to do the shoots. The rest of the time I don't even blow dry it, and every time I go to the salon to get my blonde hair lights, I feel like, I don't know, like such a misfit. I don't know how to be fashionable and cool, which I'm okay with in general. But for my videos, I do like to try to look a little more presentable than I look like in my everyday life. So I don't really know if I'm doing a good job, but I kind of feel okay in my body, and I think that's the most important thing. The way I've been doing it is I feel good in my own skin, you know, and I think that's important to me. When I was first thinking about shooting these workout tutorials, I had a lot of like processing to do, like, oh, you know what? I could just do my hair in here while I talk to you guys. I had a lot of processing to do. I don't know about you ladies, but you know, seeing yourself, even just in a photo, let alone a video, can be really unsettling psychologically and emotionally, you know, if we don't have a good body image. And it took me many years to work on my body image, and I feel like it's a lot better now. But let's face it, we all know that the camera adds, you know, makes you look heavier than you really are, and it does do that. So it's like I had to think about, like, you know, how am I gonna, because I do all the editing of my videos myself. So I'm like, if I'm gonna be having to look at a bunch of footage of myself in, you know, somewhat fitted clothes for hours as I edit, I have to like think about how can I do that in a way that's not gonna feel, you know, psychologically triggering in some way, like feel yucky. And just, you know, just not being harsh on yourself. It's easy to like just see all your flaws, and, you know, whatever it is, like, you know, your hair, or your face, or just whatever, you know, as you get older, we just start getting the jowl thing. And I noticed that more from when I was younger. And, I don't, like, we only have 2 mirrors in our whole house. I don't like to spend time looking at myself because I feel like for me, that kind of invites me to look for flaws, and I don't want to do that. So, but now here I am, like, okay, having to go through hours of footage. And so I had to think about that. So I ended up deciding, like, okay, I want to have my hair a color that I like, first of all. And I do like it with a little more blonde. It's just what I feel good about myself and my own skin. I have a certain amount of makeup that I do want to wear. I decided against a lot of the extras like extensions or eyelash extensions because just for me, this is just for me, I still want to be real. And it's not that like having those things makes you not real. You know, if that's you, it's totally real. It's just that it's not fully me, you know? And I didn't want to like try to come across as like, not that I look perfect at all, but just as trying to come across as too perfect, because I want women to feel comfortable in their own skin when they're learning and working out with me. And, you know, maybe I won't feel this way when I'm 50, but I find that right now in my 40s that, yeah, if I see too many women in like crop tops with six packs, I start feeling kind of crummy still, you know? So I just, you know, I'd like you guys to feel comfortable in your own skin when you're working out with me. I don't have a six pack to show off anyway, but so covering my stomach is perfectly great, but I don't know. I hope that makes sense, but I don't know how I got off on this tangent. But anyhow, I'm gonna finish my hair and then we're gonna start the next phase, which I can't even think of what it is right now. So coming over here to start. The first thing is, I feel like it would be fun to have the fire thing on there. What do you think?
Having
Having the fire thing on the stage, don't you think that'd be kind of nice?
Yeah.
If we do that, you have to kind of picture, like with the camera, like, you know, with your eyes, with your hands, just kind of seeing like which side would it be better to have the fire on, like considering what's behind it, like just to create like a balanced look. So if you kind of look through there, what do you think would look good for like with the trees in the background?
Right side.
You think on the right side?
Yeah.
All right, so now this is a test at 8.7 f-stop. 8.3, thank you. And then right now our false color is sky and snow or what? All right, quick little interview. So we ended up using today as just a test shoot. You know, you can only do so much in one day. So tell me, what do you think about trying to be my videographer?
It's pretty good. I mean, it's a little tricky figuring out the camera settings and stuff, but
Yeah, but you're a smart dude.
not bad.
Yeah, so he worked with that. He's already unhooking some of it. But anyhow, so we'll see how that goes. I love working with the gal I was working with, but she's moving and I'm gonna so miss her. And so my son, you know, you can earn a little extra money, which is useful. Even though this might not be your most favorite thing to do. Shoot,
Earn it.
workout tutorials of your mom. But anyhow, so our set looked great. It's a beautiful day. I wish we could do some legit recording. But I really am trying to learn like when I'm trying to do too much, and I don't want things to be like stressful and a bad experience. So okay, be honest with me, son. Was I pretty patient? Was I patient, or did I get super uptight today?
No, you're pretty patient.
I was? Good. For a minute, I started feeling like I was gonna get impatient, and then I just stopped myself.
It's fine to put it in here without having like another cap for the back.
Oh yeah, I know, kind of weird, huh? Yeah, he had to ask me about the filter. But anyway, but then I stopped, reminded myself like, what is the long-term goal here? And my long-term goal is to have good family relationships, and knowing that, you know, learning and doing it with your child or with someone who doesn't know yet, like, you just can only accomplish so much. In my own head, I tend to think like I can do way more than is actually possible. And then, you know, I have a chronic illness too, so I have to watch my own energy, and I can crash if I push myself too. So I really am trying to learn just reasonableness and making sure that whatever I do is done in a way that's, you know, has good fruitage. So So we had a good day, and we did get to test some stuff out, and that was good.
Whoever said that? No, I'm joking. Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Good. Thank you. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off for today. Thanks for being here to see the Inspireful Women Fit project come along. To finish, we have a little video postcard for you of the chickens. What better way to finish a video? Hi, ladies. This gal's busy. Hey, Peckles.